Hi, Team Simply Clean. I am Katie Rogerson, a sales leader here in Ohio, and I'm here tonight to talk to you about how to get bookings outside of the party. So, we all want more bookings, right? And we know the easiest way to get them is at the parties while the guests are there. But we all know that this business has its ups and its downs, and that's okay. Also, maybe you had to take a break from your business. Maybe you're like me and you moved to a new city and you knew nobody and you had to get started from the bottom up. Or maybe you just depleted your Frankie list and you need a way to get outside of your circle. So, here's some practical ways that I personally used to relaunch my business in an absolutely new city where I knew not a soul. Okay, and here I am today. So, I am honored to share this with you. My first tip is mindset. Okay, this is key because if you do not have a positive mindset, you cannot do this. If you tell yourself, I cannot get bookings, you will not get bookings. It's as simple as that. Okay, so you need to make a conscious decision every single day when you wake up to make an effort in your business to try and make new contacts and build relationships and spread the word. So keep that in mind. You have to have a positive mindset because if you don't, those are the ones that kind of fall off. So, my second tip of advice is building relationships. We know that this is a relationship building business. So, how do you do that when you've depleted your friends and family and maybe you know nobody else? You want to get out there, get involved in groups, church groups, moms groups, kids groups, the Chamber of Commerce, young professional groups in your city. Just get out there and meet people. Now, keep this in mind when you're meeting people, you do not want your intention in the forefront of your mind to be Norwex, bookings, hostess. You want to be yourself, be real, and build relationships naturally. And then over time, Norwex will just come naturally into the conversation. And down the road, you will see that people will start to come to you. And that was my experience. Months after I built that relationship and that trust with people, then they came to me for booking and hosting. And then the second way is that you need to get products into people's hands, right? We can talk all day about how great Norwex is because we know firsthand. But let's be real. If we tell people that it removes 99% of bacteria with just water, they're not going to believe us. So we need to get it into their hands so they can experience it. So that goes hand in hand with meeting people. So how am I going to get the product into people's hands without knowing anybody? Here is my big tip of advice. Utilize social media, okay? I challenge you to go onto Facebook and search for groups in your city, local groups, your city or surrounding cities. For me, I live in Marysville, Ohio, and it was Marysville Moms in the Know. So search for moms groups in your area, healthy living groups, and look at their business post rules. Some of them allow you to post once a month. Some allow you to post every Monday. So make sure that you're following the rules. And then you just make a post about, hey, I am looking for, or I am needing people to try out Norwex, a safer way of cleaning, and I just need testimonies and feedback for my business. Who can help me out? And you get to try Norwex free in your home for 4 days. This is genius, and that I'm not asking for a sale. It's not coming off salesy. And they get to try it. So what I have come to find is that 99% of people that have tried this have said, hey, I've heard of Norwex, I've heard great things, but I've never taken the plunge, or I've never been to a demo, or I just, I haven't really taken that plunge into purchasing them because, I haven't experienced it. So this is a practical way to get it into their hands, and they're so excited. So I lent out a Try Me Kit, and if you want the information on how I use the Try Me Kit, what I give out, I will post that below in the comments. But it's really just the basic package. I give it to them for 4 days. So this is the key. When I pick up, I want to get their feedback. Tell me what you thought. And most of the time they're like, oh my gosh, I loved it, right? 99% of the time they love it. And they want to make a purchase. And that's where I come in with, hey, I love my customers. And I pitch them the benefits of hosting, okay? So a lot of the times they're not going to jump on the hostess train right away. That's okay. So this is another key that you have to do. You have to follow up. I've already planted the seed. Maybe they've placed an order, but you want to be sure that you ask them if you can add them to your VIP group. This is vitally important. This is where it all happens. Because if you can add them to your VIP group and I tell them tips, tricks, I even do giveaways. Then when you offer incentives for bookings and they see how people respond and how excited other people are, it's that community of like-minded Norwex lovers, and it's Mop Month 1 month, they're going to jump on board. And this is where I have gotten a lot of my hosts that have done the Try Me kits is on my VIP page. So make sure that you add them to that group as well. And then also cleaning ovens. I also make another post, and I'll post that in the comments below, about cleaning ovens. This allows me to get into the door, to meet them face to face, to build that relationship with them, and to kind of talk to them more about Norwex and do some demos one-on-one. So that has been really helpful in my business too. I hope that this has been helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to comment, ask me, PM me, and look below in the comments for some examples of the posts that I make. Good night.